Well, hello there and good morning. Merry Christmas. And let's go ahead and talk about some RuneScape Christmas gains, because if you're watching this, you're probably craving some more even stuff on this game, right? I know. It's Christmas Day and I just couldn't even tempt myself to really log in and to kind of really do some stuff. Kind of really hungover because last night I ate a ton of desserts and they're mighty tasty. Hopefully everyone out there has been having a great festive time of the year. If you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever you do celebrate, hopefully it's the best day ever for you, and hopefully you're safe. Safe to everyone traveling today, and safe to anyone who is gonna be sipping on some whiskey and playing some video games, because some pretty crazy things can happen. So I'm about to actually finish the old school RuneScape little event here, and I kind of really want to talk about some gains on old school RuneScape and some also gains in RuneScape 3. It's pretty remarkable that we're still actually getting these events on this game. I mean, I remember a very, very long time ago that these events would actually take you probably about between maybe, I want to say, in the ballpark of 20 to 40 minutes, believe it or not. I think 2009 was actually the best event, in my opinion. Although I would like to probably do a entire video covering pretty much all of them. But 2009 brought back a lot of memories. And that one definitely required a lot of walking around and also a lot of, you're doing a ton of interactive things that you probably don't really want to do on here. But this literally took me 5 minutes to do. Tomorrow, I got a lot. Actually, no, not tomorrow. Going to be doing some traveling tomorrow. Probably the day after tomorrow, I got to log in on all the rest of 5 accounts and do all these things, which doesn't really take a whole lot of effort. This really took me 5 minutes to get here, and this is not a quest guide whatsoever, but we are making some gains on this early Christmas morning, and then we're going to hop on RuneScape 3 and talk a little bit about that. But the history of these events are something that we've talked about a lot on this channel, and I've made a podcast-style video really going over how 2001 was a remarkable year for the start of RuneScape holiday events. And ironically, for anyone who doesn't know, one of my favorite holiday events would be Halloween. That actually was the first official RuneScape event, 2001, October 31st. It wasn't a week or 2 weeks long like we get these things now. It was only about a day. But yeah, in the course of 5 minutes, we just made some RuneScape gains, did a easy little quest on here. However, RS3 is, it's a little different. Unfortunately, we don't get a little Christmas present, but I will say the old school RuneScape team, these items are actually pretty awesome. I kind of really wish that we could have had like a longer event this year, kind of like 2009. But I'll go ahead and take my Christmas present hat all the way, and I'll get another party hat set plus Santa hat set. And also Christmas cracker as well. Which surprisingly, Christmas crackers, they're not so cheap. So in a matter of 5 minutes, I have literally made on this game, which, if you want to talk about old school RuneScape turning into RS3, easy money, or easy scape, I should say. Now, I don't really know what the actual price of a Christmas cracker theoretically is, but let's say if this was the real price and not just a inflated amount, well, we just made almost 600K in a matter of, less than one visit to my bathroom. Also, on a side note here, in case anyone has missed the previous, let me go ahead and back up here and say the last week and a half of my life, or rather 2 weeks, have been kind of really crazy. We just concluded doing a fundraiser event on our channel here. Thank you so much once again for everyone who contributed to the fundraiser. But it is outside of my normal algorithm, so YouTube definitely did not push these videos out as well. Not to mention they're not RuneScape content, so that's really another thing too that screws with the algorithm. But if you didn't get notifications of me uploading videos in the last 2 weeks, you gotta go to my channel and click on the videos tab right here, which the vast majority of people don't actually do unless unless you watch YouTubers daily, you're going to do that. But if you don't watch people daily, then you're definitely not going to do that. But we ended up raising over $9,000 for Dr. Wimes' research lab. Bodhi did donate $1,000. Odablock did make a wonderful video discussing it as well. So many other content creators shared the videos and the posts on social media in the last couple days. Very grateful. But this video right here basically goes into the conclusion of the fundraiser. And then the other day I made some homemade pumpkin coffee. And a few days ago I did a video on my homemade pumpkin coffee that a lot of you all have been asking. Probably gonna make some pumpkin coffee here momentarily once I get done with this video. So RuneScape 3 is a completely separate beast in my opinion, because you gotta still kind of really have love for RuneScape 3 to really do this. I really don't even know what we're doing here, but we're at Santa's Village. Although I will say that every year for I think the last 10 years, RuneScape 3 has released a advent calendar, which significantly is very fun to do. Maybe it's not 10 years. I think it started around 2017, to be honest. But I ended up getting a black Christmas scythe out of one of these days, which was completely random because believe it or not, there's actually 3 versions of the scythe on RuneScape 3. Which is a little wonky if you really think about it, because that's the way the game has really evolved now, is you have different variations of these things. But of course, the first thing that did come out was a Christmas scythe, and then the gift wrap scythe. I think that was a couple years ago, and now we got a black Christmas scythe as well, which the black Christmas scythe will eventually crash in value, but it's nothing really too crazy. I'm hanging on to it. And I'm also praying that Jagex will never and actually stick to their word and never re-release the original Christmas scythe that's worth over 2.2 bill. And also never re-released super rare items. But otherwise, RS3 is really based around collecting Christmas wrapping paper, exchanging it for a whole bunch of presents that can give you a bunch of rewards, such as genie lamps. You get bonus EXP. You get a whole bunch of other rewards as well. I'm hoping to really just use all my experience lamps for 110 wood cutting. Throw all my double EXP on necromancy, which I should probably get 120 maybe. Probably definitely throughout 2025. But for anyone who is a diehard RuneScape 3 fan, much appreciation, and I salute you, and hopefully you get a black Christmas scythe as well. Otherwise, like I said, I just really want to make this video really quick and say Merry Christmas. I love you guys so much for all the great support, especially over 2024 and also in the last couple weeks as well. There's going to be a lot of new content coming out, a lot of streaming throughout 2025. Probably going to be starting up my Hardcore Iron Man to stream that, potentially maybe only stream Iron Man stuff on Twitch. Let me know down below in the comment section if you think YouTube is really best to really revolve around like my main character. And then streaming wise, we can do a lot of Hardcore Iron Man, because I would love to get to Desert Treasure 2. That may be a 2026 goal, but we'll start small. I already did Monkey Madness. I almost died on my Hardcore Iron Man. So maybe we'll work towards Monkey Madness 2. Otherwise, hopefully everyone had a great night of eating on pastries and a whole bunch of other stuff as well. When I said at the beginning of this video that I feel hungover, I definitely don't mean by drinking alcohol, because last night I was actually sober from alcohol. I decided to go a little green this year, but then again, that is the best option in my personal opinion. But I did indulge myself. Like I said, I had my first cheat meal in 4.5 months. If you have been following me in the last 2.5 weeks, been doing some major dietary changes, which is really working in my favor. I'm in good health. Please continue to pray for people who are not in good health. But yesterday I had, oh yeah, I don't, screw it. I'm just gonna say it. I definitely went full retard last night. Oh yeah, cheesecake, ice cream, apple pie, blueberry pie. I had my family look at me like I wasn't gonna be able to finish that. Oh no, I definitely did. I ate every single last drop out there. And last night I did track everything that I did eat, and I did eat I definitely consumed, well, I was going for potentially maybe 5,000 calories, but I just got too full, to be perfectly honest. So, definitely indulged myself for the first time in 4.5 months, like I said, which I'm extremely grateful for, and hopefully everyone had a great Christmas Eve as well. And I woke up this morning, I fasted for a little over 13 hours, 15 minutes. Well, my ketone level still says I'm in dietary ketosis, so I really don't know. But honestly, I'm going to enjoy myself today, and hopefully everyone does as well. Whatever you're eating, drinking today, hopefully it's the best. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, once again, whatever you are doing, please be safe and have a wonderful day. I got some traveling to do in the next couple days, so probably not going to be posting anything, but later this weekend, probably going to be doing some streaming and also a new video. Otherwise, 2025 is going to bring a lot longer and newer adventures, I should say, on RuneScape, off RuneScape, and, well, if you're following me, well, we're going to continue this journey. Otherwise, love you all. Merry Christmas once again, and see you all later.